Alright, now that it's on, let me go through it. Okay, so first, this is the tank prefab. I got the assets for this online on a free website, and so everything you see is made by someone else because it's free. These are all my scripts over here. What else? This is what I'm looking at. That's a tank. The tank has a tank data script. Gives you their number, firing delay. That's how I word fire rate. Move speed. The speed that their shells, aka this prefab that they're shooting when they press space or whatever button is for you. How fast it moves. The buffer isn't being used right now. Max damage that it can do. Your tank's turn speed. Pitch ranges for audio, and I have some things for audio here. Starting health. Start out with 100. You go to 0, you die. We'll be switching through these two through a script that says, I think I can pull it up actually. Where did I put that? Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Alright. So, the absolute value of movement input. If it's lower than 1, like that point right over here, and it's lower than that point of turn input value, then we can go into these two checks, right? Well, this check first on that. So the movement audio for the clip, which is going to be the idle all the time, if it equals engine, then we're gonna flip it. We're gonna say no, it equals idle, right? So that's how we check to see, oh, if you're moving, then play the driving sound, and if you're not, then don't do that. And just play the opposite. Okay. Movement was pretty easy. That's what we're using. And that's why we're using movement input value. That's where it comes in. And then turn is in a separate script, but it's basically all movement. Turn and move. Let me go back. There's a fire transform that's in front of the tank, and that's where the shell, aka this prefab, actually pushes out of. And where is it? I think I have it in firing. Yep, firing is what uses the rigid body, aka the shell rigid body, and moves it in that direction that you like pointed at and shoots with these two launch forces. Okay, so those two came in, and this is just the arc for a pro builder that I made a prefab. Ignore that. So those are models, went through prefabs. Scripts, I have some for the camera following you. The controller for the enemies, the AI controller, firing script, tank data, which I just showed you. What happens when the shell hits you, and then the game manager, right? And this is gonna go on a manager, and this is gonna go on. We have two. Alright, so let me just show you. When I press play, it's gonna display this text that I keep to display the title of the game. It's gonna be in the middle of the screen. Yeah, UAT tank, so there's health, and we can just move around. There's shooting, and it's coming from that fire transform, aka the one that I showed you before. I think, how loud is that audio? It's not that loud. Hopefully you can hear it. Oh, whoa, it's way too loud. That's how we made that audio work. And then here is the scene right over here. Ignore the line, that's just the canvas. What we're looking for is this. Dang it, this canvas. You know what, we're just gonna do this. Boop. Wait, why won't I press that? Okay. This is our play area. Spawn point 1 for player 1, spawn point 2 for player 2. Spawn on different sides. You can hide behind these right over here. These arcs, that's the prefab. And then this cube over here is the bounds. And you two have to face off to win the game. Okay, it's more like a free-for-all, but yeah. Okay. And what else was there? Okay, so that's, I think, all the scripts. So thank you for listening.